Welcome to the first in the series of The Tour Guru on Kelowna.com. My name is Frechette and I'm with Tourism Kelowna. And today on The Tour Guru, we'll be joining Ed Kruger from Monashee Adventure Tours for a guided cycle tour of the Kettle Valley Railway. This 700-kilometer stretch of trail is part of the Trans-Canada Trail and goes from Castlegar to Hope. But today for our ride, we'll just go from the portion between Kelowna and Naramata. Just enough for some great exercise, beautiful views, and yummy wine. And we'll be back in Kelowna on time for our afternoon coffee. You're a historical buff, and you're born and raised in Kelowna, aren't you?
Born and raised in Kelowna, yeah. So it's fun showcasing Kelowna and the South Okanagan part of the valley too, yeah.
We've been going on this great ride on the trail. Can you give a little bit of a description of the trail for some of the viewers that might not have ridden it before?
So the Kettle Valley Railway is an old railway built between 1910 and 16. This section above Naramata, nice 2% downhill. So our gravity is our friend, helping us down the hill. Basically like a gravel road you're riding down. The ties have been taken out in it was about 1979. They got rid of all the railway ties, so then it's turned into a recreational trail for all us to use. So beautiful cycling. We got a nice 10-kilometer section from where we started at Glenfir Station, which is the last hairpin heading back to Penticton. That's to keep that nice 2% grade there. And then we get into wine country, so we can enjoy wines or go down to a nice restaurant in Naramata or Penticton and have a gourmet meal. So it's a fabulous combination of wine and food and some nice biking to earn it.
All from your doorstep, right in Kelowna.
All right from Kelowna, nice and convenient, a stay vacation.
Yeah, exactly, staycation. I'm with fellow cyclist Julie Van Rosendahl. Julie, how do you feel about the ride? Are you as exhilarated as me?
I feel so sporty. It's perfect. The 2% decline is like effortless, and I'm not even breaking a sweat. I don't think. Maybe I am. It's great.
But we've still earned our taste at the winery and lunch, right?
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. I've earned as much as I can eat for lunch and dinner. And look at the views. I mean, honestly, this is just fantastic.
And this is Taryn Boyd with me on the Kettle Valley Railway. Taryn Boyd, where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver.
And how did you like the ride today?
I loved the ride. I couldn't be happier. I was just smiling all the way down the hill.
The views are pretty spectacular.
The views are gorgeous.
And the riding was easy?
The riding was very easy and fun. And I just had a Rice Krispie square, which was also very energizing.
So would you come back for another Monashee Adventure Tours ride?
Oh yes, I've already planned it in my head, and I would like to go to the trestles.
Oh, the Myra Canyon trestles.
Trestles, yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
For some of our viewers, because a lot of them will be based in Kelowna, there's some great rides as well in the orchards and winery rides. Can you tell us about some of those?
Starting above Kelowna on the Kelowna Land Orchard property, you know, you do a nice little wagon tour, you stop for a nice cidery tasting before you get on the bike. And yeah, cycling over the benches above Kelowna is a fabulous ride. You roll along, we stop at the Lavender Farm and get some refreshing lavender iced tea before we continue along the bench. And sometimes we do lunch at Summerhill, sometimes we do lunch at the orchard, depending on the start time of the tour.
And some cycle to winery tours too.
So the cycling to winery is quite popular. You only usually do 2 wineries on the bicycle, maybe do a lunch, hit a couple wineries afterwards in the van. That way we keep it safe so no one's wobbling around too much on the bicycle.
What level of skill do your clients have to have in order to go on a great trip like this?
Basically, as long as you've ridden a bicycle before. I had a client just a couple weeks ago. He hadn't been on a bike since he was 10 years old. He was 55 years old. So 45 years later, I got him on a ride, and he did this exact ride we're doing today.
And do they need any special equipment to go on, or do you provide it for them?
I supply the bicycles, the helmets, but it's nice to bring proper footwear. Close footwear for safety is always an important thing, and put your suntan lotion on and bring your sunglasses because you'll need them.
Where can people get more information for the great tours that Monashee Adventure Tours does?
The web, of course, MonasheeAdventureTours.com or 76Cycle, our local number. If you're out of town, 1-888-76Cycle.
Thanks, Ed. That's great.
Cheers. Thank you.
We just had an exhilarating ride down the road from the Kettle Valley Railway through the town centre of Naramata, and we're now enjoying a wonderful lunch. I'm Frechette with Tourism Kelowna. You're watching Kelowna.com's The Tour Guru. Join us next week for some more super Kelowna discoveries.